Welcome to Dr. Charles Speaks, a podcast for now. You've joined us for a special series of transformational talks, selected exclusively from Dr. Charles's corporate success calls. The 15-minute calls are designed to encourage leaders, activate your thought life, and prepare you for the challenges ahead. Dr. Charles joins every call with a blend of his personal experiences, his expertise as a John Maxwell certified mentor and coach, and of course, his more than 30 years of exceptional experience in both corporate America and ministry. Get motivated with Dr. Charles Speaks, a transformational talk from the Red Line on today's podcast, inspiring excellence and generating results.
Good day, my friends. This is Dr. Charles, and I want to thank you again for tuning in and listening to me on today. And you know, with the conversation for this time that we have, it's really about me trying to pour into your life something positive, something that will motivate you, something perhaps that will challenge you, but at the end of the day, to inspire you to live your very best, do your very best, and to share all of the positive expressions that you possibly can do in a day, in a week, that will make a difference in our community, in our jobs, workplace that is, and in our homes, and just making a difference. I believe that you can start a forest fire, because if one match can do it, you can be that one match and, lo and behold, affect a whole world. I've been talking about intentional living as I've been reading the book by John Maxwell, Intentional Living, and it's been a great read, an inspiring read for me, and it's been talking about doing things intentionally. You know, you can always have good intentions. Good intentions end up nowhere because you just basically thought about something that was a great ideal, dreamed about something, had great intentions, but you never got around to it. And so living a life of intentionality is just simply, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make it happen. I've made up my mind each and every day. I'm energized with purpose and to move along life journey intentionally doing the things that will be significant. And so today, I just want to talk about living a life of significance, and that is so important. It's really about giving back. It's really about sharing what you've learned and to give back to people, because significance is really, it's always about others. And when we can change our thinking from what am I going to receive to what I'm going to give, then our lives will truly make a difference. And I've said this before, it's worth saying again, none of us can really claim to have done anything alone. We're going to need others, and we should always value people, because significant is always about others. And when you can change the thinking from what I'm going to receive to what I'm going to give, it's going to turn your entire life around. And so when you talk about significance, what do you mean, Dr. Charles? What are you talking about today? Significance begins with this. It begins with wanting to make a difference. And I think all of us, I believe this wholeheartedly, that we all have been put on this earth to make some positive contribution that will make a difference in the lives of others, beginning with ourselves. We want to be the best that we can. None of us are perfect, but we certainly should be striving for perfection. We should be always learning and living and growing and giving back to the community, because if you don't have that desire to have and to leave significance, then you can't be significant. Because someone said this, if nothing changes, nothing change. Think about that. If we are not ready to make changes, and then the reality is nothing change. And so John Maxwell, he puts it this way. He says, look, unless someone like you cares a whole lot, nothing's going to get better. It's just simply not going to get better. And when we see the needs of others, when we see that we can encourage someone or inspire someone or motivate someone, and if we don't do anything about it, it just may not never happen. And so today I ask the question, have you ever had an ideal to do something that you could make a difference in the life of another person. Think about that. I know that you look around and you may see family, you may see close friends, you may see a neighbor, but do you have something within you that could make a difference in the life of another person? It's all about what I can do as a servant leader. That's what I've been talking about. That's what I believe in. You can make a difference. Listen, you can make a difference at any time, but the best time in making the difference is now. That's why I'm speaking to you now, because tomorrow, folks, is not guaranteed. But what it is today that I can do, it can make a difference. And the reality of it is, if you choose to be a leader and a positive leader, people of significance, what we do is that we value people and we can see the potential of significance in the people that we come and that we see day to day. Someone said this: opportunities do not multiply because they are seen. They multiply because they are seized. And the more people that seizes opportunity, the more they see them, it becomes a positive cycle. That's why we need to live with a sense of urgency. We need to live with a mindset of being intentional about what we're doing and how we're going about doing things. That's going to be the key, because we lead to bring out the very best in others for outstanding results. And as you step forward into a significant life where you can make a difference, you must train yourself to anticipate and take advantage of opportunities that are going to make a difference in the life that's around you. Because here's the thing, my friends, significance, what it does, it yields a greater return. And any time that you can do something more for others than you can do for yourself, it truly will make a difference. You know, I'm going to talk to you about this, which I got out of the reading of the Bible. It talks about Apostle Paul. He says this. He says, so let's not allow ourselves to get fatigued doing good. At the right time, we will harvest a good crop if we don't give up or quit. Right now, therefore, every time we get the chance, let us work for the benefit of all. And that's really this whole concept of serving and leading, is to gather together and to bring diversity of talent and things of positive coming together and sharing with one another, and then going out from that and duplicating those experiences in the lives of others. That is the key. We're talking about significance and taking advantage of the fact that you have something significant that you too can share. And if you share it, it will just make a difference in wherever you go, because your positivity will draw on other positivity and it will all come together. You know, John Maxwell, quoting him, he says, I believe that when we follow the path of wanting to make a difference, by doing something that makes a difference with people who make a difference at a time that makes a difference, we can change the world and make it a better place. And that is so true. I want you to think about that and how you can make the world a better place. What is it that you can offer? What is it that you possess? What is it that you can make a contribution that will yield multiplication of positivity throughout the community and throughout the workplace and throughout every place that you go? What is it that people will be drawn to you that will make a difference that you can pour into them, and they in turn can go out and find themselves doing the same thing? What a positive world it would be if we would just take what we have and make the best of it and pour it into the lives of others and learn from each other. That is so important as we make the choices in life or living a life of significance or just merely going down life's pathway. In this life, it is a passing parade. And at the end, what will the legacy read in your life? What significant value will you have added to someone along the way? What is it that you have left for your family for generations to come? Will it be headlines of something of positivity or something that is negative? I challenge you today to start the life off in a way that you will be remembered in such a way that people will want to mimic the things, the positive things that you've done, and even make it better. You don't have to reinvent the wheel, but you certainly can make it better. And that's what we're striving to do each and every day. At least I try, and you are trying. I know that those that are listening, that you find some peace about what it is that life brings to you, but then what it is that you can share with others. As you start your day, are you wondering what you can do that is positive, or you're wondering what life will bring to you? When you are proactive in what you can do versus waiting on what life can do for you, I know it will, and it should, and I know it will make a difference. You know, when you live a life being intentional, you wake up each and every morning anticipating that you will change not only your life, but you will change people's lives as you travel down the highway of life. Because if you give with no expectation of return, you can make a difference and live a life that matters. Don't look to people that you've helped or you've been a blessing to. Don't look specifically at them to turn around and do something nice for you. But just know that you've made a significant deposit and that they at some point may return something of positivity back to you. But if they don't, you just keep doing good. You keep giving of yourself, and you'll find that you will make a difference. So I've been talking about living a life of significance. It has helped me as I continue to strive, and I know it has helped you, and you will continue to make a difference. We're living in a world where all of us together in striving to make things work in a positive way, then we're going to need to start within ourselves, and we're going to need to go out and do it. Take action and make a difference. So I'm a little short on time. I want to thank you again for tuning in and listening to these words of a life of significance. Let's take advantage of good intentions versus living a life of significance. Thank you, my friends. You've been listening to Dr. Charles. This is a good day. Now let's make it a great week.
Thank you for listening to Dr. Charles Speaks. Visit drcharlesred.com for booking info for your ministry, business, or leadership team. Get info about the Red Line, a 15-minute corporate success call each Monday morning with Dr. Charles. Follow Dr. Charles on all social media at Dr. Charles Red. Subscribe to the podcast here for every episode of Dr. Charles Speaks. Thanks for joining us. Like Dr. Charles always says, no matter what, never, never, never give up. Until next time.